I mean, like, this is the most interesting topic I would like to talk about today. I mean, specifically, like, I feel like students should not only focus on academics, especially on this kind of generation that we're evolving in, or this kind of generation that we're moving into. Because, as you can check, um, basically, a mindset of a student, it is definitely trained to focus on a tunnel vision, of which is study, get high grades, and get a qualification and find a job. But you find that when a student enters into the environment of of a university, let's say they probably sign a contract of 3 years under a certain qualification, maybe it could be under a certain faculty of management science or engineering, but a minimum number I could say is 2 years or 3 years or 4 years. But what does like what actually happens during that period of 3 years to 4 years while as you study? Because basically you go to class. If you don't go to class, you might as well do your classes online. But what happens when you're done with your academics? What are you doing during that time? Because you definitely do not study 24 hours. Nobody studies 24 hours. My question is, what do you do with the rest of the time? Well, my answer to you is that utilize that time to work on yourself, find different things to do, because in this kind of generation that we're evolving in, because we are facing a technology of which that we are facing a creation of human beings into wanting work to be into a more simpler way, of which now what's very important is creation, content. What's important is entrepreneurship. You're not basically going to look for a job, because at the end of the day, the jobs that we do, computers can do. So you are definitely in a competition with a computer or a machine, not a human being. So my motive to you as a student studying a certain course or anything is that do not focus only on academics, especially on this kind of generation that we're evolving in. It is dangerous for you to focus on academics only, because I believe that for maybe a couple of years, education will be seized in that way, which means that those years that you wasted going to school won't be, should I say, valuable, because you only focused on school. Focus on other things. Open a business. Be something, like, do anything besides studying. Do something that will make you grow. Do something that will actually make sure that when you lose school, you get to fall back on something. Because this generation now, like this kind of time that we're living in, it's no more about doing school and doing other things, so that when you fall on other things, you get to fall back on school. No, 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 no. It has changed. Now you have to do your own stuff, your other creation besides school, so that when school drops, you get to fall on your own creation, business, company, study sharp, do fashion, do anything that makes you grow independently. Do anything that needs attention of a human being, that a human being can buy, that a human being that always need, that a human being always needs. I don't know if you get me. Think of a problem and solve it. That's how you're going to change your life, and that's how you are not only going to focus on school, you are going to focus on other things, because there is plenty of time for you to think of a problem and to solve it. There are a lot of problems in the world.